Hey guys, get the hair out of there. Gotta trim that again right there. Welcome back to another video. You're tuned in the Ash Rats Garage's YouTube channel. We're back out at the shed. Hard to show you. There's the green lawnmower. There's the workbench. Gotta clean up my mess. I built my wife something for her pen business, a stand for her pens. Everything else is all piled up here now. Oh, here's the inside. Only got one lawnmower. It's not really in the way, but it said we got some stuff coming. We got some upcoming projects, and I'm planning on probably doing most of them, if not all of them, here at the shed. So, yeah, I need to get a rider lawnmower to cut over there. Hold on, over there. I kind of gave it away. Yeah, we're eventually getting a rider, and eventually it's going to get stored in here. And then there's a couple other toys which I'm getting. So, and like I said, I'm planning on doing most of the work here. I might, just depends on, I don't know, we'll see. The reason why is because whatever I get running, or whatever's running, is going to get stored in here when I'm not using it. I cleaned all this up yesterday, Monday and Tuesday. Today's Thursday. Y'all won't get to view this until next week. And then there's my chair. I was sitting down this morning thinking on what to do. Figure out where to sit y'all up at. Trying to figure out what to do. I should have saved the piece, and I might have to upload a picture on it to the channel at a post, so you're probably eventually going to see that. I wanted to make feet from this. I should have left it in here and we'll put feet on it, because the pins come out at the bottom by that far. So if you're on a flat surface like the workbench, which put some holes in it, and, then it's gonna not be even, and the pins won't go in, because how I kind of eyeballed everything. So, oh, I forgot a drill bit. Oh well, it's a masonry bit. I don't think it's good for anymore for drilling in cement, but it drilled through wood. We'll sit right there for right now. I should have done, if I had a device that was charged and that was willing to run, because I was out here for, I guess I could have used the phone. I should have did a video of me doing all this. I sat down a lot, and I gotta find a broom. Yeah, I'm doing video of me cleaning up my mess. I was gonna leave the mess here and get it some other day, but that's why I have this black stuff down. That way it makes cleaning the shed a little easier. This is the broom that I dislike, because this always comes loose. I mean, over the years I have tightened it tight, and it still finds a way to come loose. Should have cleaned this off first. I have thought about getting rid of the carpet. And again, I don't know how good the wood's underneath it. But then I take everything out. And I mean, literally the carpet takes the whole shed up. Except maybe from the door to where the carpet starts, you got about 8 inches. And then it goes to from the width of the shed, which is roughly now like 120 inches long. I mean, wide. Oh, now I can't get this. I'm trying to organize this place better, but it's never going to get organized. I mean, if I can get rid of the stove and the table saw, I can organize it a bit more. And I have thought about getting rid of the green and red mower, but because I have the green one and my Murray, and we'll have to see in the future what the future is going to bring. Like I said, we're supposed to get, I still got it cleaned up. We still got other projects coming in, and I don't know, it might go to fund some of these projects. I don't think this carpet's ever been this clean. We put our broom away. Would be nice if I had electricity. If I had electricity out here, I probably would organize this better. Like this stuff up here where my hand is, that would have to go. Because I'd get 2 fluorescent lights. Or at least 1 fluorescent light put in. Try to reach from here, from where my hand is, to where I'm standing. And then maybe another one going this length of the workbench. And then have some outlets on the workbench. And have an outlet on the workbench. A light, outside light right here, shining out there. And an outlet right here. So you need roughly 3 outlets and 3 boxes, 2 fluorescent lights, and two boxes and 2 switches, which they have most of that because you've got a box here for a switch. So we would need another switch. I should have a double box somewhere. There's one right there. It's metal though. And that takes care of that. And put, a plug here for, if I'm working outside, which you don't have to. And then 2 on this back wall. And then probably have this fluorescent light here wired up on that one switch there. And just have, light above here on a pull chain light. That way I can come turn it on if I'm just in here messing around, not on the workbench. Then I could just, not have that on. Maybe I take that back. Not fluorescence, LEDs. Now I gotta somehow get this back in here. We'll sit out here for a minute and we'll talk about a few things. Oh, not that you can barely see me from there. Maybe put you closer to my toolbox. Let's see. My last garden video. Sweet 21, that would be out on Friday. Comes out on Fridays. I did mention that I'm trying to get more content. Need to try to get some more laptop videos. I can't do desktop videos because I don't have the room here for that. This next time I go to my mom and dad's, which is where my stuff's in storage, I'll have to set up an area somewhat there. I can run power off one of the ceramic lights that has a plug on it, and we gotta fire up those desktops anyways. They haven't been fired up in probably close to 2 years. No, maybe more like a year and a quarter, maybe. I lost my work area there where I used to work on computers. So I have to make like an area where I can just fire them up every so often. Boy, the brake on my Murray's tight. I can't even pull the rope when it's... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, don't do that too much. Okay, leave that alone. I haven't done a desktop video since the Packard Bell, which it's in storage up there. Every trip I go up, we've been working on it. Me and my buddy slowly working on it. I mean, when I got 3 CB radios, I can't hook them up to anything because I don't have an antenna or a power source. I could do a review and show you those someday. That could be a video. I could have done a video on when I did the pull rope on the Green Craftsman. I was mowing grass last week with my Murray, and the grass was I was just using too much gas. So I came and got the green lawnmower, went to pull the rope. It didn't start. Well, I went to pull the rope, drugged it, gassed it up, pulled it all the way up to where where I stopped with the Murray. Went and yanked the rope, and I forgot to choke it. When I pulled the rope, it snapped. Let's see. We'll use this as an example. This is an oil dipstick off of... Oh, I should have done a video on that too. Oil dipstick off to the old Honda motor. I saved them for parts. You got the rope. It broke maybe about that far away from the handle. So I got frustrated with that and a little irritated. So I came in here and just replaced it. And by the time I did all that, it was going on almost 7:30. So I wanted to get back up to the house and start dinner. And that was what, last Wednesday? Last Thursday? Who knows? Friday we mowed grass at the shop. We used a weed eater, green weed eater, which you don't see very often because it doesn't come home that often. Thought about bringing it home for winter, but not if I'm not going to have room for it. That way I can winterize it here and do any maintenance that it needs for next year. I have a document for all that. Let's see what else. Could have done a video on pulling that Honda motor apart. Couldn't really see much. Don't have much light in here except whatever comes back from behind me. And it was starting to get dark. That's another reason why I didn't do it. So that's 2. And I should have done a video when I cleaned the shed. That could have been 3 videos that I could have punched out. But I can't always do videos on everything. Wish I had wood. More like plywood. I could make a park bench out of that. Just ignore me. I'm just thinking out loud. And about, which I gave most of them posts to the shop for guys that tow. Those 2 pieces I'm going to save for myself. Maybe make a park bench. I really need to make some type of lawnmower lift stand. That way, instead of bending over or sitting on the ground, I could get my folding chair. Just kind of lean a little over. I could be working on it like this. But never had one of those. Guess what I always could do, or I could stand and do. Guess what I could always do is make something, maybe get another table saw stand and just make something out of table saws. That's always a thought. Then that way I don't have to flip lawnmowers over when I have to get underneath. Makes things a little easier. It's nice to get the nice amusement workbench. So we'll try to get you some desktop videos. I know there's a bunch of laptops that, I need to get down here, and I might have to do one, or I might do a few up in my mom's. There's no update on the John Deere. I messed with it about a week ago to 2 weeks ago. Maybe more but I guess about that. Nah, I won't go. I don't know. I had all the safeties bypassed. It only cranks when it's really moist-y out. I guess what I ought to do is, if y'all can comment down below, send me a wire diagram I could understand. And then maybe I could figure out, clean some, maybe it's a ground connection. The battery's got life in it, but it's not enough to crank it over. The cranking amps are shot. So I'm using a jump button. I mean, I can always crank it from the starter, but I gotta have spark. And the starter's hard to get to on that. There's a light. You gotta have the low fuel light and the blue light on for it to crank. I don't know what to do. I end up getting rid of it. It's not mine. It's my father-in-law's. He talked about getting rid of it, so we'll see on that. Not much more else to report. Weed eaters are all still the same. I'm starting to get low on content. That's why you're not seeing a whole bunch of videos, like 3-4 4 a week. And plus, I'm trying to have it down to like 2 a week, maybe 3. I know I haven't been doing cold start monthly starts on the generator. The last time I was, the wife took it on her phone and didn't come out very well. Not her fault. I didn't realize she was doing that, and it's my fault for not, asking. I need her to start holding the camera for me. That way you can actually see more of what I'm doing. Oh, that's about it. It'd be nice to have her involved in my videos. I've always done videos myself. Gotta get my mom's lawnmower running. I gotta decide what I want to do with that. I think my dad eventually wants rid of it. It's not in the way, not really. But yeah, you're gonna see probably a lot more videos being done there. That way I don't have to bring, especially the desktops. That way I don't have to bring them here. And I might do a few laptop videos there. Guess some of the rickety ones I can get rid of. I gotta try to get in touch with my friend and see if he can get me some complete ones, older ones that are still good. And he's gonna get them back eventually, anyways. Down the road, let's do videos on them and stuff, and experiment with them. Do videos. I got another code reader that I got to do a video on. We're going to do that one in the house because it's going to stay plugged up. I don't have the cord to plug it in the car. Well, I do, but that means I have to run an extension cord to the car every time to use it. I guess I could do that. It needs to be. So we're going to have a upcoming video on that. Might be another push mower video coming up. Or another push mower coming into the shop. Or maybe, probably not. We'll see. If I get another push mower, this one may get sold. Probably store it until the spring. It's got the cable off of my mom's mower. I really don't want to get rid of it because of that. Well, that's going to end that video here, since there's not much else to report. We haven't had them black people. I don't have nothing against them, but yeah, they're the ones who shot up the shed and stole stuff from me. We haven't seen them since, me and the wife had scared them off. Me and her were hiding out in the other trailer, looking through the window, and they saw me in our bedroom. That's where we used to live, and I wasn't trying to spook them. I wanted them to stay there until the cops came. They eventually showed up. I had to call them again to get them here. After once I found out that, my shed was busted into. Next year, I know next spring, we'll do it, just if I do it, because I've already done at least 1 or 2 oil change videos. I know in the spring, we're going to be changing the oil on the Murray and the weed eater at the shop, but you probably won't be able to see that video because I'll probably end up doing it there. See, so that's 2. The green lawnmower depends on the season. I think I hear a car coming. Depends on how the season pans out. And if I use it next season. if I have a rider, it's not going to, probably won't get used. So I'll probably just do my Murray and the Weed Eater in the spring. I mean, those two in the spring. Because they get used the most. The 4-cycle Weed Eater got its oil changed this year. The generator didn't get last year, but it got it this year. Usually I do that in the fall. I did that late spring. And that'll probably won't get done until 2026, maybe. Maybe a fall of 2026 is when I change it again. As I might do it in the spring. It don't get used that often. And let's see what else. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I guess that's about it. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one. Thanks for watching.